whispers weaving through the quiet, turning pages, pens at rest. Every sound is soft, compressed. Footsteps echo far and thin. Dusty shelves are closing in. Letters drift in steady streams, holding half-forgotten dreams. Every silence holds its tone. Every thought is not alone. Library halls, the voices stay. Even time won't drift away. Tables stacked with paper signs, marking lives in subtle lines. Library halls, the lamps will glow. Every shadow bends below. Breathing softly, day is still. Every corner bends to Every silence holds its tone. Every thought is not alone. Library halls, the night is near. Every sound is sharp and clear. Windows shine with fading skies. Every book reflects the eyes. Library halls, the doors will close. Every secret still it knows. Dreams awaken, light has gone. Every story carries on. I put on the dress that you like the most, raising a glass for a silent toast. The restaurant is buzzing with a gentle hum, waiting for the weekend to finally come. The waiter is pouring a vintage red, remembering all the sweet things you said. I'm adjusting the strap on my shoulder now, thinking of our very first silent vow. Elegant shadows and a candle flame. I'll never get tired of hearing my name. I'm swaying my hips to the walking bass in this sophisticated and lovely space. The piano is spilling a mellow mood, finding the love in the solitude. We're perfectly synced in a jazzy beat, making our dinner date so complete. The city is rushing outside the glass, watching the yellow taxis quickly pass. But inside this booth it's just you and me, the only two people I wanna be. Maybe it's fancy, maybe it's old, but it's a story that needs to be told. We're writing the lines in the soft dim light, making everything feel so right. Polished floors and a heart of gold, a kind of love that never gets old. I'm holding your hand across the white cloth, like a flame attracting a happy moth. The saxophone is closes wake with something new. Bicycles trace narrow lines, sunlight spills and redefines. People talk at the corner stand, coins are falling from someone's hand. Steam escapes from a hidden stall, voices mingle, bright and small. Every sound becomes a song. Morning pulls the world along. Window framed, the view is clear. All the colors gather here. Shadows stretch, then slip away. Nothing lingers, not today. Window frame, the street will rise. Stories meet with open eyes. Time begins without a name, flowing through the window frame. Every sound becomes a song. Morning pulls the world along. Window frame, the market sings. Fruits are shining, tied in strings. Children wave with painted hands. Drummers march with quiet bands. Voices carry sense are new. Every breath is passing through. Moments fold, the streets remain. All of life within the frame. The city lights are blinking far away. Through the window of our small cafe, you're swirling the red in your crystal glass, watching the quiet night hours pass. The piano is playing a minor key, but everything's major for you and me. I'm leaning back in the velvet chair with a soft perfume in the midnight air. Crimson sips and a smoky night haze, lost in the depth of your velvet gaze. I'm feeling the rhythm inside of my bones, away from the world and its static tones. The bass is walking a steady line, making me glad that you're finally mine. We're chilling in the glow of the ember light, making the stars look a little less bright. No need to talk about the things we fear. The only truth is that you're sitting here. Your fingers are tapping the tabletop. I hope this melody will never stop. Maybe the moon is our only witness now, keeping the secret and the silent vow. We're drifting along on a jazzy wave, in the kind of moment I want to save. its dreams and a heart full of soul, letting the moonlight take full control. I'm catching your smile in the dim reflection, finding a sense of a perfect connection. The ice is clinking in a rhythm so sweet, making our evening feel so complete. I'll stay in this bubble as long as I can with my favorite and most wonderful man. Curtains drift, the glass is clear. Footsteps start, the streets appear. Steam is rising, doors unlocked. Silver hands upon the clock. Cars are humming down the lane. Voices weave a simple chain. Shadows bend across the floor. Morning waits outside the door. Colors shift with gentle sound. Daylight spreads and gathers round. First breath cool against the skin. Windows let the daylight in. Birds cross over tangled wires. Chimneys breathe with fading fires. Sidewalk stones are warm and wide. Children race the turning tide. Time begins without a sign. Morning draws a subtle line. Colors shift with gentle sound. Daylight spreads and gathers round. Markets open, bells will play. Shutters lift to greet the day. Coffee drips on wooden stands. Coins exchange in steady hands. Steps connect through winding streets. Echoes fall where silence meets. Stories gather fresh and slow. Morning starts its steady flow.
Ha da 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 do 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 do. Ha da 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 do 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 do. White fluffy bread and a crimson heart. The perfect way for our snack to start. You made these treats with so much care, while the spring scent lingers in the air. I'm sitting across from you on the floor. I couldn't really ask for anything more. The cream is sweet, but your eyes are too. I'm so lucky to be here with you. Sweet fruit bites and a cold glass of milk. Your skin is feeling as soft as silk. I'm taking a bite and I start to grin, feeling the happiness deep within. The sun is spilling that feels so sublime. Na-da-da-da. You've got a little cream on your nose. That's just the way the story goes. I laugh and I wipe it away with my hand. The best kind of picnic we ever planned. Small slice of joy in a busy world. Watching our future slowly unfold. It's the taste of the season in every bite, making the heavy things feel so light. Handmade love in a simple white box, better than diamonds or fancy rocks. I'm catching your gaze and I'm losing my breath, loving you truly until the very death. The flavor is fresh and the mood is calm, like a beautiful and healing balm. I'll remember this taste for the rest of my years, drying away all my old bitter fears.
Stalls are open, baskets rise. Fish are shining, catching eyes. Vendors call with voices loud, shaping colors in the crowd. Steam is curling from the pans, coins exchange from busy hands. Footsteps mix with every sound, stories spread from town to town. Day is breaking, bells will ring, life awakens, everything. Morning market bright and wide, all the voices coincide. Fruits are stacked in golden rows, every scent the daylight knows. Morning market hearts collide, every path is simplified. Time is moving clear and near, every rhythm gathered here. Orange horizons and a rhythmic beat, finding the magic in the concrete street. I'm tapping my heels to the walking bass with a gentle smile on my tired face. The piano sparkling like the office lights, ready for one of those beautiful nights. We're moving together in a mid-tempo flow, exactly where the urban breezes blow. I see your car pulling up to the curb, the kind of peace that no one can disturb. I grab my purse and head down the stairs, leaving behind all my daily cares. Maybe the city is a giant song, and we're the lyrics that finally belong. We don't need a reason to drive around in the middle of this electronic sound. Twilight shimmer and a heart feeling free. You're the only person I wanna see. I'm sliding into the passenger seat, making the end of my day so sweet. The street lamps are flickering and one by one, our real journey has only just begun. I'll follow your lead through the purple glow, watching our love and the city grow. Shutters lift, the glass catches gold. The quiet street keeps a story untold. A single car hums its way down the lane. The silence hums with a gentle refrain. A paper boy rides with the wind on his side. A sparrow darts where the lamplight has died. Baker's hands move with rhythm and grace. The morning spreads through the smallest of space. Colors breaking, shadows bend. Every start will find an end. First light carving lines in stone, marking places I have known. Breath of morning, sharp and clean, painting moments left unseen. Steps awaken, roads align, turning silence into sign. Every corner starts to speak, promising a brand new week. Colors breaking, shadows bend. Every start will find an end. First light lifting roofs above, washing streets in shades of love. Children running, doors swing wide. City takes its steady stride. Banners rising, voices grow. Markets set their gentle flow. Time begins, the day is true. Every hour belongs to you. up slowly from a short nap. You're already in the kitchen making foam, the best kind of feeling inside our home. I check my phone but see your face instead, stretching out my arms on this messy bed. Everything feels so right and light today, watching the steam from the cup drift away. You taste just like a sugar rush in the AM, better than any song or a vintage gem. I'm caught up in the way you stir the spoon, hoping this moment doesn't end too soon. My heart is skipping beats like a broken drum, thinking about how far we have actually come. Walking on clouds when you look at me so close. You're the one habit that I love the most. No need for fancy clothes or a night out, you're the only thing I'm thinking about. Just a simple tea and your messy hair makes me realize how much I really care. Maybe we should just stay inside all day, let the world outside just fade into gray. We got all the flavors we'll ever need, planting a beautiful and happy seed. Breakfast in bed while the warm breeze blows. Everything is perfect as everyone knows. You got that magic touch that wakes me up, overflowing joy in my favorite cup. Staring at the ceiling with a silly grin, ready for the day to finally begin. Falling for you over every single sip, with a sweet little smile on my lower lip. Hands are pointing overhead, crowds are moving, words unsaid. Engines sigh, the whistles call, echoes roll against the wall. Tickets snap with hurried hand, children ways the journey lands. Windows blur with passing skies, every second slowly flies. Shadows turning, wheels align, time is drawing clearer lines. Station clock, the hours fall, marking voices, marking all. Trains departing, lights reveal, every moment feels unreal. Station clock, the stories blend, journeys start and journeys end. Hands keep moving bold and high, tracing circles in the sky. Shadows turning, wheels align, time is drawing clearer lines. Station clock, the night is here, every whistle sharp and clear. Strangers part with fleeting smiles, footsteps vanish down the aisles. Station clock, the echo stays. Every journey shifts its ways. Hands keep turning bold and free, measuring eternity.
I saw them standing by the flower shop. Suddenly my feet just had to stop. The color reminded me of your bright smile. I haven't felt this way in a long while. I'm walking home with the petals in my hand, the prettiest thing in all the land. I can't wait to see the look on your face in our tiny and cozy little space. Bright yellow petals in a brown paper wrap, falling right into a happy trap. I'm putting them in a vase on the table, loving you as much as I am able. The sun is light and the room is warm, keeping us safe from any kind of storm. You're the spring that finally arrived, making me feel so glad I'm alive. You're surprised and you give me a hug, giving my heart a gentle little tug. The kitchen smells like fresh green leaves, like the magic that a magician weaves. Flowers will fade, but my love will stay, growing a little more every single day. We don't need a reason to celebrate life, away from the noise and away from the strife. Ooh, sunshine in a vase and a kiss on my cheek. I've been looking for this all through the week. I'm watching you tilt your head to the side with a joy that I never wanna hide. The water is clear and the stems are long, like the melody of our favorite song. I'll buy you a bunch every time it is spring, just to hear the way your laughter will ring.
Benches lined with coats of green, children chase what can't be seen. Fountains rise with sudden grace, laughter fills the open space. Picnic cloths are set with care, balloons are floating everywhere. Dogs are pulling at their leads, paths are lined with autumn leaves. Every step is calm and slow, Sunday finds its steady flow. Clouds are bending in the sky. Birds are moving as they fly. Sunday Park, the shade is kind. Stories scatter, intertwine. Moments linger soft and free. Time unfolds beneath the tree. Every step is calm and slow. Sunday finds its steady flow. Sunday Park, the dusk arrives. Lanterns glow as laughter thrives. Games are finished, bags are tied. Children rest at parents' side. Sunday Park, the stars are clear. Quiet voices linger here. Time is gentle, day is gone, leaving traces to move on.
I've got my notebook open on my knee, drawing the person that you've come to be. The cherry petals land upon the page like tiny dancers on a wooden stage. You're reading a book with a focused look, the kind of beauty that no one ever took. I'm trying to capture the line of your jaw, the most perfect person I ever saw. Pencil strokes and a heart full of grace, tracing the contours of your lovely face. I'm sketching the way that you flip the sheet, making my gallery finally complete. The shade of the tree is a cooling blue, highlighting everything I love about you. It's not just a drawing, it's how I feel. Something so honest and something so real. You look up and catch me staring at you, wondering exactly what I'm trying to do. I show you the paper and you start to blush in the middle of the afternoon rush. Maybe it's simple, just graphite and ink, but it's deeper than anyone would ever think. I'm recording the way that the light hits your hair, showing the world how much I really care. Paper memories and a spring day out, there isn't a single shadow of a doubt. I'm tucking the drawing away in my bag, with a heart that's too happy
voices call. Leaves are gathered near the curve. Whispers drift but none disturb. Street lamps mark the road ahead, guiding where the day has led. Street lamps shining through the rain. Lines of silver still remain. Street lamps guard the narrow street, tracing where the footsteps meet. Shadows bend and colors fade. Every silence gently made. Street lamps hold the passing night, turning darkness into light. Street lamps flicker, morning near. Cars are starting, engines clear. Birds awake with sudden sound. Shadows vanish from the ground. Street lamps dim, the world is white. Daylight breaks the other side. Time keeps moving slow and bright. Night gives way to steady light.
The steam is dancing in the morning light. After a long and very peaceful night, you're wearing my old flannel shirt today, watching the early mist just fade away. I hear the birds starting their daily song, knowing exactly where I now belong. The wooden floor is warm beneath my feet, making the start of the day so sweet. Freshly ground beans and a quiet view, starting the morning by looking at you. I'm pouring the water in a steady stream, waking up slowly from a lovely dream. The aroma is filling the kitchen space, matching the gentle look on your face. We don't need to rush or run anywhere, just breathing in this cool spring air. You take a sip and then you close your eyes, under the clearing and the pale blue skies. The world is waking up beyond the wall, but we don't have to answer any call. Just a simple cup and a simple heart, the perfect way for our day to start. I'll make it for you every single time, to keep our lives in a perfect rhyme. Warm ceramic and a soft morning glow, watching the neighborhood start to show. I'm leaning against this moment would stay for a while. Your laughter is better than any caffeine, the brightest part of the morning scene. I'm holding your hand as the sun gets high, feeling so lucky under this sky.
Clouds are resting side by side. Birds cut lines against the gray. Silent hours slip away. Breath of wind, the river speaks. Flowing words, the daylight keeps. Silent bridge above the stream, holding shadows in between. Stones remember what has passed, moments never meant to last. Cars move slowly out of view, steel divides the sky in two. Time stands waiting where I stand, bridge connects the sea to land. Silent bridge, the sun ascends, casting light on rivers' bends. Children run with voices clear, trains roll forward, drawing near. Flags are waving overhead, stories travel where they're led. Every crossing marks a choice, bridges carry every voice.
The clock says it's almost 1:30. We've missed the early morning rising sun. Your eyes are half closed in the white sheets, while I'm thinking about what we should eat. Eggs and some bacon or pancakes for two. Maybe some coffee with a darker hue. I'm watching the dust dance in the light. Everything about this feels so right. Slow motion morning with a grooving soul, letting the gentle hours just take control. I'm ordering in while you're yawning wide. There's nowhere else I light heart. We're lazy and happy in the small room, watching the spring flowers start to bloom. The delivery guy is at the gate. I don't mind if we have to wait. Just sit on the couch in your favorite tea. You're the only view I need to see. No plans today except for us, avoiding the noise and the midday buzz. The syrup is sweet, but you're sweeter still, giving my life a brand new thrill. Syrup and butter on a lazy plate, choosing our own little happy fate. I'm feeling so light in this quiet air, with the way you run fingers through your hair. Let's stay in this bubble for a few more hours, stronger than any of the spring showers. I'm drowning in peace when you smile at me, exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Steps are bright beneath my shoes. Doors swing wide with morning news. Keys are jingling in my hand. Daylight waits to make it stand. Neighbors greet with waving arms. Coffee scents with sudden charms. Windows throw a shining glow. Every corner seems to grow. Mountain bills, the rhythm flows. Morning tells me where it goes. Laughter jumps across the street. Hands are clapping quick to meet. Buskers hum a crooked line. Children shout that all is fine. Steps collide in playful time. Rings of bells begin to chime. Voices turn the silence thin. Every song is rushing in. Mountain bills, the rhythm flows. Morning tells me where it goes. Markets stir with wooden crates. Engines roll through open gates. Dogs are tugging on their leads. Vendors call with cheerful speed. Posters shine in brighter tone. City sings in voice its own. Time runs fast, the day is near. Morning climbs the atmosphere.
The sun is setting in a purple haze, ending the busiest of my working days. I'm waiting behind the electronic gate, hoping that your train isn't running late. The crowd is moving in a rhythmic flow, but you're the only person I wanna know. I see your yellow scarf from far away, the highlight of my entire long day. Rush hour lights in a familiar face, finding my peace in this crowded place. I'm waving my hand so that you can see how much your presence really means to me. The clatter of trains is a background noise compared to the sound of your steady voice. We're walking together to the exit sign, so happy to know that your hand is in mine. You tell me about the things you did today, chasing the stress of the office away. The vending machine glows in neon blue as I'm just focused on listening to you. The walk back home is the best part of all, answering the evening's gentle call under the street lamps that start to flicker, making my heart go a little bit quicker. Platform echoes and a heart feeling light, ready to step out into the spring night. I'm carrying your bag to lighten the load, walking along our favorite neighborhood road. The air is cooling but my chest is warm, finding a shelter from every storm. I'll meet you here every night if I can, being your favorite and happiest man.
Harbor cranes in quiet roads, evening wind across the boats. Ropes are swaying side to side, currents pull with patient tide. Fishermen unload the day, children chase the seagulls play. Shops are closing, lanterns burn, every tide will soon return. Water mirror shades of red, lines of light where time has bled. Harbor lights along the bay, marking time in quiet sway. Ships are resting, masts are tall, voices echo soft and small. Harbor lights across the floor, shadows move from shore to shore, every ripple clear and wide. Harbor breathes with steady tide. Water mirror shades of red, lines of light where time has bled. Harbor lights, the night is new, stars are scattered on the blue. Engines hum with distant sound. Anchor chains are lowered down. Harbor lights, the voices stay. Dreams are sailing far away. Time is written on the waves. Harbor holds the path it paves. The department store has a new display to celebrate the first warm Saturday. I'm wearing a skirt with a floral print, looking for the season's very first hint. You're meeting me at the central square with a playful look and a lot to share. The fountain is splashing a cool, clear sound in the middle of the crowded ground. Sidewalk jazz and a heart full of spring. I'm ready for whatever the day will bring. I'm swinging my bag in a rhythmic way on this beautiful and bright holiday. The piano is bright like the glass storefronts, giving me everything my spirit wants. We're a perfect match in the urban scene, the prettiest couple that's ever been. We've got no schedule and we've got no rush, just enjoying the afternoon's gentle hush. You bought me a cone of vanilla cream, living inside of a city-side dream. Every corner has a brand new view when I'm exploring the streets with you. We're writing our names in the light and shade, the best kind of memories that we've made. Boulevard blossoms and a golden sun, the weekend fun has only just begun. I'm catching your reflection in a coffee shop, hoping this feeling will never stop. The bass is walking like a happy feet, making our simple date night so complete. I'll remember this walk in the heart of the town, with a love that will never ever let me down. Wooden seat in shade of trees, air is carried by the breeze. Birds are circling overhead, leaves are falling, turning red. Children run across the grass, moments linger, hours pass. Fountain sings a quiet line, patterns fall in measured time. Every branch is painted clear, every silence draws me near. Garden bench, the world is still, every thought bends to its will. Garden bench, the colors play, every sound quest will find its end. Every branch is painted clear, every silence draws me near. Garden bench, the sun is low, every corner starts to glow. Garden bench, the night is kind, every star is redefined. Garden bench, the lights will fade, every echo gently made. Dreams are waiting, skies are tall, every hour will hold it all. Small drops are hitting the glass roof tile. It's been raining for a little while. We're tucked away in a corner seat, watching the wet and the shiny street. The candle is flickering on the wood. I'd stay forever if I only could. The sax is wailing a lonely tune, but I'm as bright as the afternoon. Silver rain and a warm cup of tea. You're the only world that I need to see. I'm listening to the rhythm of the drops, hoping the weather never ever stops. The piano is spilling like a gentle stream, living inside of a watercolor dream. We're cozy and dry in this hidden place, with the softest light on your handsome face. You're humming along to the radio, taking the evening so nice and slow. I'm tracing the patterns on your palm, feeling so steady and feeling so calm. The thunder is just a background beat, making the silence between us sweet. We're writing a story in the misty air, showing the world how much we care. Mist and magic in the middle of May, washing the dust of the world away. I'm leaning my head on your sturdy frame, knowing that life will never be the same. The city is blurred in a beautiful blue, but everything's Every sun will rise again. Every note a soft refrain. Coffee Street, the night is near. Every sound is sharp and clear. Windows glowing, hands at rest. Every story stands confessed. Coffee Street, the lights are slow. Every corner starts to show. Dreams are passing, voices blend. Every journey meets its end. I picked out this color just for today. Something soft to chase the winter away. You're waiting for me by the subway gate. Looking so handsome, I can hardly wait. I'm checking my reflection in the glass, watching all the busy people pass. But as soon as I see your waving hand, I'm the luckiest girl in all the land. Green vibes and a heart full of pink. I'm falling for you faster than I can blink. I'm walking closer with a shy little smile, knowing I'll be happy for a long, long while. The fabric is soft, but your grip is tight. Everything about us feels so right. We're blending in with the flowers in bloom, leaving no space for any kind of glue. You said I look pretty in the shade of blue, but honestly I only dressed up for you. The way you look at me makes me glow, a kind of feeling I'm proud to show. Matching our steps on the sidewalk tiles, counting our love in the sweetest smiles. The breeze is cool, but my cheeks are hot. I found the person I love buttoned up tight with a heart wide open. The best words of love are the ones left unspoken. I'm catching a glimpse of us in a store window, going wherever the spring winds want to blow. Your thumb is tracing the back of my palm, keeping my soul so steady and calm. We're a perfect match in the afternoon sun, the best kind of story that's just begun. Iron tracks reflect the glow, signals change and voices slow. Shadows lean against the wall, footsteps echo past is caught in fading beams. Evening shakes away the dreams. Engines whisper, rails are clear. Every sound is drawing near. Ooh. Evening train across the line. Clock hands strike a measured time. Windows shine with moving skies. Journeys hide in travelers' eyes. Steel wheels turning, night is fast. Moments vanish, none will last. Echoes fall, the doors remain. Stories gather on the train. Engines whisper, rails are clear. Every sound is drawing near. Ooh. Evening train, the lamps ignite. Crowds dissolve into the night. Signals fade, the distance grows. Rivers hum where no one goes. Evening train, the platform bare. Silence trembles in the air. Dreams are carried far away. Tracks are lines that mark the day.
The needle drops with a little crackle, solving every single mental shackle. You're spinning around in a flowy dress, creating a beautiful kind of mess. I like the way you choose the next track, taking the old school feelings back. The bass is thumping in a steady line, making me glad that you're finally mine. Analog love in a digital age, starting a brand new and colorful page. I'm leaning back with my eyes on you, knowing exactly what I wanna do. The groove is deep and the room is warm, keeping us safe from any kind of storm. You're the melody I wanna repeat, making my life feel so complete. Shadows are dancing on the wooden floor. I couldn't ask for a single thing more. Your silhouette is a perfect sight in the middle of this soft spring light. Let the record spin until it stops, like the rhythm of the rain that drops. We're in sync with every single note, the sweetest lyrics that I ever wrote. Like black plastic soul and a heart of gold. A story that never gets dusty or old. I'm catching your hand for a little sway in the most casual and easy way. The tempo is slow but my heart is fast. Found a kind of love I know will last. You're the hidden track I'm lucky to find, the only one playing inside my mind.
Streets are silent, lamps still glow. Shadows stretch where no one goes. Trains are humming far away. Every sign awaits the day. Sky is bending into blue. Windows catch a brighter hue. Empty buses slowly climb, marking out the edge of time. Every moment starts to shine. Every road becomes a line. City dawn, the light is near. Every silence disappears. City dawn, the voices wait. Every hour sets the gate. City dawn, the skies expand. Every breath is close at hand. Shadows fading, walls are gone. Every day is carried on. Every moment starts to shine. Every road becomes a line. City dawn, the horns will rise. Every color fills the skies. City dawn, the streets awake. Every corner starts to shake. City dawn, the steps are loud. Every movement draws a crowd. Dreams are falling, day is true. Every light belongs to you. The dashboard's glowing in a soft neon blue, as I'm just focused on talking to you. The window's open just a little bit to let the scent of the spring night hit. The bridge is past is thumping in a mellow groove, finding the space where our spirits move. Everything is steady and the road is wide, taking this feeling on a soulful ride. The river sparkling on our left-hand side, with a beauty that we never have to hide. You're humming along with a quiet grace, lighting a fire in this small dark space. Distance doesn't matter when I'm with you, in a world that is feeling so fresh and new. We're a duet on the open lane, washing away every drop of the rain. Metropolitan dreams and a warm night air. I love the way that you're always there. I'm watching the tunnels flash by so fast, knowing this kind of love is built to last. The piano's dancing like the distant stars between the metal and the moving cars. I'll stay on this highway for the rest of my life, being your happy and adventurous wife. Cool wind brushes down the street, sounds of laughter incomplete. Curtains sway on higher floors, music slips through open doors. Neighbors talk across the way, lanterns flicker into play. Buses stop with brakes that sing, crowds dissolve, the night takes wing. Shadows lean with gentle fall, evening stretches over all. Balcony above the square, voices float in thinner air. Children chase a fleeting sound, steps are scattering around. Signs ignite with sudden spark, lines of red divide the dark. Balcony becomes a frame, every street recalls its name. Shadows lean with gentle fall, evening stretches over all. Balcony in deeper hue, stars are piercing straight and true. Music rises from the ground, echo carried all around. Balcony with rivers wide, harbor lights along the side. Night is drawn with sharpened pen, city starts to breathe again. The rooftop chair is still a little cold, but your hand is a warmth I wanna hold. The city's waking up beneath our feet while we share a muffin, something sweet. The steam is rising from my ceramic cup. I can't stop my eyes from looking up. The sky is turning into a pastel shade. The best decision that we ever made. High above the world in our own little zone. The prettiest view I've ever known. I'm leaning my shoulder against your chest, feeling like I'm finally at my best. The wind is playing with my tangled hair, but I don't really have a single care. Everything is quiet and the air is thin, letting the magic of the day begin. You forgot to put on your heavy coat, so I'm sharing mine, staying afloat. We're whispering so we don't wake the street, making the spring morning so complete. Maybe the birds are singing just for us, away from the traffic and the morning rush. It's a simple kind of high I'm feeling now. I'll stay right here, I'll make a silent vow. Horizon is glowing in a golden line, so happy to know that you're truly mine. I'm watching the shadows start to fade away, ready to face the start of a brand new day. Your heartbeat is the only rhythm I need. A beautiful life is what we're going to lead. Just us and the tea and the early light. Everything is looking incredibly bright. Stone is worn by years of rain. Hands keep marking loss and gain. Birds fly out in sudden streams, echo threads between the beams. Children point the hour rings. Crowds are moving into things. Shadows fall across the square. Time is hanging in the air. Every strike will call the day. Bells divide the night away. Clock tower, mirrors climb. Faces carved in ancient time. Windows open, voices spread. Dreams are counted overhead. Clock tower, the rhythm clear. Steps recorded year by year. Shadows moving, bells will sound. Stories circle all around. Every strike will call the day. Bells divide the night away. Clock tower, the night is long. Chimes become a steady song. Lanterns rise against the wall. People answer every call. Clock tower, the sky is deep. Memories the stones will keep. Time keeps ringing through the air, marking lives that gather there. The evening breeze is a bit too cool. I'm playing the part of a happy fool. You wrap the fabric around my neck, giving my forehead a little check. The street lamps are glowing in a row, showing us exactly where to go. The jazz is spilling from a basement door. I couldn't ask for a single thing more. Soft blue fabric and a warm touch of hand, the best kind of night that we ever planned. I'm walking close to your tailored side with a feeling of love that I cannot hide. The piano is dancing on the higher notes, like the sweetest lyrics that a poet wrote. We're blending in with the urban night. Everything about this feels so right. Just your coat, watching the city smoke start to float. Your scent is a mixture of rain and pine, matching the flavor of the evening wine. Maybe the rhythm of a street is ours, under the blanket of the hidden stars. We're a duet in a crowded room, chasing away every shadow of gloom. Tangled threads and a heart feeling deep, a beautiful promise that I wanna keep. I'm looking at you and I lose my breath, loving you truly until the very death. The tempo is swinging in a gentle way, ending the perfect and lovely spring day. I'll wear the scarf and remember the walk and the way that we didn't even need to talk. Painted stripes in steady rows, waiting feet in quiet flows. Signals blink a steady tone. Everyone stands but not alone. Music leaks from someone's ear. Laughter rises soft and clear. Shoes all shuffle, bags are swayed. Moments caught but never stayed. The red will fade, the green will shine. Steps will fall in measured time. Crossing lines, the rhythm starts. Footsteps beat like open hearts. Signals change, the bodies flow. Streams of motion come and go. Crossing lines, the voices blend. Every corner finds a friend. Shadows move, the city speaks. Stories gather in the streets. laughter across the night. Crossing lines, the horns will sound. All directions spin around. Moments passing, time will play, turning silence into day. I'm lying down on the fresh green hill. The world around me is standing so still. I see the shapes in the drifting white. Everything is feeling perfectly right. The scent of clovers everywhere. I feel the sunlight touching my hair. I'm waiting for you to finish your class, watching the minutes and the hours pass. Soft white pillows in a pale blue sky. I'm making a wish as the birds fly by. I'm imagining us in a house on the shore, with a little red rock by the wooden door. The guitar is playing a simple chord, with happiness I can finally afford. You're the reason I'm smiling like this, waiting for the sweetness of your kiss. I hear your footsteps on the gravel path, leaving behind the complicated math. You're running towards me with a big wave, the kind of memory I want to save. Maybe the world is a giant playground with all the love that we finally found. We don't need a map or a place to go, just letting our feelings naturally grow. Fluffy dreams and a heart full of light. Everything is looking incredibly bright. I'm catching your hand as you sit by me, under the shade of the big maple tree. The wind is whispering a secret name. Our lives will never be quite the same. I'm so lucky to have you in my view, living a life that is honest and true. Signals blinking steady green, engines hum the air between. Children clutch their parents' hands, strangers shift where silence stands. Shadows tilt across the ground, shoes begin their measured sound. Wind is caught in moving signs, waiting out the yellow lines. Every breath becomes a mark. mark, holding still until the spark. Crosswalk lines and silver rose, tracing where the moment goes. Crowds converge, the voices blend, steps divide and then amen. Colors flash, the rhythm starts, forward motion fills the hearts. Light dissolves, the day is wide, every road on either side, every breath becomes a mark, holding still until the spark. Crosswalk lines at evening's close, lanterns burn in double glows, engines fade to softer hum, children laugh, the night has come. Crosswalk lines in muted tone, echo stands when all have gone. Time recorded, sharp and true, every street returns to you. Washing machine is humming a tune in the middle of a quiet afternoon. I'm sorting the colors and checking the tags, emptying out all the pockets and bags. I found a movie ticket from last week, bringing a flush to my happy cheek. You're in the garden, watering the plants, doing your funny little victory dance. Purple blossoms and a fresh clean scent, remembering all the time that we spent. I'm hanging the sheets on the long white line, feeling so grateful that you are. The piano is playing a mellow song, knowing exactly where we both belong. The fabric is dancing in the light spring air, showing me how much we actually care. The basket is heavy, but my heart is light. Everything around us is shining so bright. I'll fold your shirts with a lot of love under the clear blue ceiling above. Small routines make a beautiful life, cutting away all the worry and strife. We're building a home with a gentle touch, the kind of love that means so much. Fresh linen vibes and a sun-dried glow, watching the garden start to grow. I'm calling your name for a cup of tea, under the shade where we both can be free. The rhythm of us is a steady beat, making our everyday life so sweet. I'll treasure these moments of quiet grace, seeing the smile on your handsome face. Ooh. Children chase the doves in flight. Water leaps in arcs of light. Banners rise against the sky. Shadows cross as hours fly. Vendors call with practiced tone. Footsteps weave through cobblestone. Trumpets sound, the crowd is drawn. Every voice becomes the dawn. Hands are lifted, hearts combine. All the square is now a sign. City square, the bells are near. All the echoes gather here. Children sing with fleeting grace. Time is written on each face. Fountains rise, the sunlight falls. Shadows dance on painted walls. City square, the day is white. Stories move on either side. Hearts combine. All the square is now a sign. City square, the lamps ignite. Every color meets the night. Voices drift into the air. Dancers spin without a care. City square, the songs are free. Lanterns float across the sea. Time is flowing, dreams remain. City calls my name again. I'm tying my laces by the front door. Feeling much better than the day before. The color matches the new budding leaves, and the magic that the April wind weaves. I'm meeting you at the park entrance sign. So happy to know that you're finally mine. I see you waiting with a coffee in hand. The best kind of person in all of the land. Walking on air in my new favorite shoes. Chasing away all the wintertime blues. I'm matching my pace to the way that you walk. Loving the easy and comfortable talk. The guitar is strumming a cheerful tune. Under the ghost of a pale afternoon. Everything is fresh and the grass is so tall. I'm ready to give you my heart and my all. We're stepping over the puddles of rain, leaving behind every worry and pain. You're pointing out a small yellow bird, the sweetest thing that I ever have heard. Maybe the path is a long way to go. We're taking it steady and taking it slow, hand in hand through the garden of green, the prettiest sight that I've ever seen. to go where the spring winds will blow. Your smile is the sunshine I need for the day, warm in my soul in the most perfect way. I'll keep these shoes as a memory of us, living our lives without any big fuss. Wooden floors and rows of light, whispers weaving through the quiet, turning pages, pens at rest. Every sound is soft, compressed. Footsteps echo far and thin, dusty shelves are closing in. Letters drift in steady streams, holding half-forgotten dreams. Every silence holds its tone, every thought is not alone. Library halls, the voices stay, even time won't drift away. Tables stacked with paper signs, marking lives in subtle lines. Library halls, the lamps will glow, every shadow bends below. Breathing softly, day is still, every corner bends to every silence holds its tone, every thought is not alone. Library halls, the night is near, every sound is sharp and clear. Windows shine with fading skies, every book reflects the eyes. Library halls, the doors will close, every secret still it knows. Dreams awaken, light has gone, every story carries on. I put on the dress that you like the most, raising a glass for a silent toast. The restaurant is buzzing with a gentle hum, waiting for the weekend to finally come. The waiter is pouring a vintage red, remembering all the sweet things you said. I'm adjusting the strap on my shoulder now, thinking of our very first silent vow. Elegant shadows and a candle flame, I'll never get tired of hearing my name. I'm swaying my hips to the walking bass in this sophisticated and lovely space. The piano is spilling a mellow mood, finding the love in the solitude. We're perfectly synced in a jazz truth, it's just you and me, the only two people I wanna be. Maybe it's fancy, maybe it's old, but it's a story that needs to be told. We're writing the lines in the soft dim light, making everything feel so right. Polished floors and a heart of gold, a kind of love that never gets old. I'm holding your hand across the white cloth like a flame attracted